Welcome to RAO'S IAS Academy. This is Eswar, Faculty of Geography. So, I have teaching this geography since 7 years at various institutions at a national level as well as a state level. So, coming to here in this video, I am going to explain about geography subject and its importance for Union Public Service Commission examinations. So, we know that UPSC, according to the syllabus of Union Public Service Commission, there are three criteria, there are three stages for the selection. One is that prelims examination, one is at the initial stage, it is the prelims which is a qualifying in nature, and the second stage is that mains examination, and the third stage is that it is interview stage. So, finally, here, so why we need to read geography for this examination? Because in prelims there are two papers. One is the general studies and second one is the CSAT paper. In general studies, there is a subject called geography. In that geography, you have to read Indian geography as well as world geography. Coming to her mains, there is a paper called general studies 1. We know that for the mains, you have to appear for GS1, GS2, GS3, GS4, and after that essay paper and compulsory papers as well as optional papers. Even if you take optional paper as geography, you need to read geography as well here. Coming to only general studies paper, there is a paper called GS1 which covers about geography here. So, under this geography, what you have to read? You have to read and Indian geography as well as world geography. And coming to personal interview, that is the interview round, you may experience the questions like, questions like El Nino, La Nino, such type of phenomena they are asking in even in interview rounds. Okay, so that's the importance of geography. At every stage of UPSC examination, there is a need and necessity of geography subject. So that's why geography plays a major role in your selection. See here, in geography prelims there is a geography, mains also there is a paper called GS1. In that geography subject is there. You need to read Indian geography as well as world geography. So, coming to here, so let me explain about the concepts which need to cover for Indian geography. See, let me explain about. So, Indian geography. So, Indian geography, under Indian geography, you need to cover the concepts like first, location and physical setting of India. So, location as well as physical setting of India. This is the chapter which you need to know about the coordinates of India, means at which coordinate India was located, and you have to know whether the India was like in a southern hemisphere or northern hemisphere, and what are the lines that are passing through India. So, under this chapter you need to cover about like a Tropic of Cancer, and also of course Tropic of Capricorn is not passing through India, but Tropic of Cancer is passing through India. So, you have to know about the line which is passing through various states and influence of various phenomena under these chapters. And second chapter is that physiographic divisions of India. So, under this chapter you need to cover about various physiographic divisions of India. For example, like Himalayas mountains. This is one of the physiographic division in India. So, in India we have 6 types of physiographic divisions, like from north to south. If you cover like northern part, you have Himalayas. If you come down, you can find great northern plains. Then after that, if you move further down, you will find desert area, which is nothing but great Indian desert. And again, if you move further towards the south, you will find peninsular plateau. Then after that, you will find coastal areas and islands. So, totally in India, we have 6 types of physiographic divisions. So, under this chapter, you need to cover these physiographic divisions. And coming to here, third chapter, you need to know about climate of India, means what is the type of climate that is present here. Okay. So, according to Köppen classification, or else according to our observation of temperature and pressure in India, we can come to conclusion that India has a tropical monsoon type of climate. Why India has a tropical monsoon climate? Because India is located in tropics, which is near to 23.5 degrees north latitude. Okay. And after that, in India, we are experiencing rhythm of the seasons. In India, we are experiencing rhythm of the seasons. Why? Because India was located in tropics, of course, and moreover that India was surrounded by Himalayas at the northern side. So due to that phenomena, India is experiencing monsoon. So that's why Indian climate is a tropical monsoon type of climate. And coming to here, one more chapter we need to refer, that is a rivers. In India, we have Himalayan rivers as well as peninsular rivers. So under these rivers, we have to cover Himalayan rivers like Indus system, Indus, Ganga, Brahmaputra rivers. Coming to here, peninsular rivers, you need to cover about Ganga, Krishna, next to Penna, Kaveri, like that. Okay. And coming to here, one more chapter, that is agriculture. And we know that India was not completely, India was partially dependent upon agriculture. Indian economy is agrarian economy. Okay. So agriculture plays the major role in India. Most of the Indian people were dependent upon agriculture, which is a primary sector. Okay. So under here geography, we will study about agriculture and its allied sectors. That's the thing. And one more chapter that we need to cover here is, after the rivers, we need to cover about natural vegetation and wildlife. So under this natural vegetation and wildlife, what we need to discuss? We need to discuss about like what are the forests that were present in India and where they were located in India, and what are the type of vegetation that were developed in these forests, that we need to study under this chapter. And along with that, we need to know about the types of animals which were present in India, and also the projects which was launched by Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change to protect the animals which are under extinct in nature, or which are vulnerable, or which were near to extinct. Okay. So that's the thing we have to read. And again, we need to concentrate on national parks, like different types of national parks and their location, wildlife sanctuaries and biosphere reserves. And also like projects, like we need to refer about Project Tiger, Project Cheetah, Project Nagar, or else Project Crocodile. So that we need to discuss under this chapter. Okay. And after that, one more chapter that we need to refer, it is that soils. So soils. So we need to know the soils of India. So according to ICAR, Indian Council of Agricultural Research, soils are classified into 8 types in India. Like we can see that red soils, black cotton soils or rigor soils, peaty soils, yellow soils, laterite soils. So such type of soils were present in India according to ICAR classification. And after that, we need to know about like why the soil was formed, what are the factors that are influencing the formation of soil. And also we have to know about soil erosion methods and also soil conservation methods under this chapter. And after that, we need to concentrate on industries. We know that industry is the secondary sector in India, not only in India, everywhere. Industry is the secondary sector. So industry plays the major role in Indian economic development, because most of the people who are dependent upon industries, they are earning huge amount from these industries, right? So that's the chapter industries. And we know that even Government of India recently launched MSME policy for the development of industries and also for the development of startups. And coming to that, one more chapter we need to cover, it is the population chapter. So under this population chapter, we need to cover census report of 2011, which was released by Ministry of Home Affairs. Okay. And after that, we need to know about what is the sex ratio in India, what is the literacy rate in India, what is the population, and also what is the religion, what are the religions that were present and its population in India under this population chapter. And one more chapter is that human development. So under this chapter, we will study about what is the value of human development index, what are the parameters that are need to address for the development of human being in India. So, all those concepts we will discuss under this chapter. And one more chapter, that is the resources. So, we have various resources in India, like natural resources, energy resources. Like we have energy resources like coal, crude oil, fossil fuels, etc. So, such type of resources were present in India, and also we have some other resources like different types of metals, like we can say that magnesium, limestone, uranium, such type of minerals were there. So, we need to discuss about those minerals under this chapter. Okay. Then after that, one more chapter, that is the trade. So, under this trade, we need to discuss about like India had made many bilateral agreements with various countries. So, under this trade concept, we need to study about what are the agreements made by India with various countries, and also we need to concentrate about free trade agreements. We need to concentrate about LPG reforms which are related to trade. Okay. So, all these concepts we will cover under Indian geography. Of course, in world geography we will cover like a physical geography and human geography, various phenomena. Okay, that's the thing. So, coming to here, I will take one topic and I will give explanation related to that. So, here the topic name is climate. Topic name is climate. So, here not only India, still now we are able to go to the Chandrayaan 3. So, we have launched Chandrayaan 3 mission, right. So, we have succeeded in that. So, on August 23 of 2023, we have landed our missions on moon, means we are able to explore about moon, we were able to explore about sun with the help of Aditya L1 mission, we were able to explore about Mars planet with the help of MOM, Mars orbital mission. So, we means human beings are able to explore whatever the present in the sky, whatever the present in the universe, but we are unable to predict that occurrence of the rainfall. We are unable to predict accurately about the occurrence of the rainfall. That's the thing. So, that's the beauty of this nature. So, human beings, now we are unable to accurately predict when the rainfall will come, when the rainfall won't come. That's the hidden secret. Okay. So, that's the importance of climate. Okay. So, under climate, we need to know the main difference between climate and weather. Climate and weather. Okay. So, what is the climate? Climate is nothing but it is a long term phenomena. So, for example, if you see in any news bulletin, at the end of the news bulletin, they will say like a weather report, but not climate. Means one thing you have to remember here. So, weather is a day-to-day phenomena, whereas climate is a long-term phenomena. See here. So, first we will discuss about the difference between climate and weather. So, climate is a long-term phenomena. So, if you want to say climate means for example, if you want to say like India has a tropical monsoon climate, how we are able to say? By observing almost on an average 30 years of day-to-day phenomena. Okay. So, we are able to say the climate of India is tropical monsoon. How we are able to say that? By observing almost 30 years of day-to-day weather reports. Okay. So, that is the thing. So, finally, climate is a long-term phenomena, whereas weather is a short-term phenomena. So, weather is a short-term phenomena. So, weather may change, means for the next year weather may change, means rainfall may change, temperature may change, pressure may change, humidity may change. Okay, that's the thing. But coming to your climate, they won't change on hourly basis, daily basis, weekly basis or yearly basis. It is a permanent for 30 or more than years. So, that's the major difference between climate and weather. Okay. So, coming to here, what are the factors that are influencing climate of India? So, let me discuss here. So, what are the factors that are influencing? So, let me write here. What are the factors that influences climate of India? So here there are two types of factors. There are two types of factors that are influencing climate of India. One is on the basis of its location, on the basis of India's location. So location of India. On the basis of air pressure. So one more thing is that on the basis of air pressure. Two factors. In that location, we need to study about India's climate was influenced by its latitude. India's climate was influenced by its latitude. India's climate was influenced by its relief and its altitude. India's altitude and also distance from the sea. Distance from the sea also influences the climate of India. So that's the thing you have to know here. So distance from the sea. Distance from the sea, right? And also the location of the Himalayas. So Himalayas were located at northern part of India. So they also influencing the climate of India. Okay. So we need to discuss about extent of and the location of Himalayas. So Himalayas are also one of the factor that influence the climate of India. That's the thing you need to know here. Coming to air pressure, we need to study about western disturbances. Under air pressure, we need to study about western disturbances. Okay, so sometimes western disturbances are causing sometimes these western disturbances are causing, what they are causing? They are causing rainfall during the winter season, and also they are the reason, western disturbances are the reason for the high intensity occurrence of snowfall in Himalayan states. Okay, so that's the, so western disturbances also one of the factor that influences the climate of India. One more thing is that jet streams also influence the climate. And one more thing is that ITCZ, we call it as ITCZ, Intertropical Convergence Zone. So it is also influencing the climate of India. So let me explain each and every factor, how they are influencing climate of India. So let me explain it. My dear friends, first let me take one of the phenomena, that is latitude. One of the phenomena, that is latitude. So what is the meaning for latitude? What is the definition for latitude? What is it? Latitude is a horizontal imaginary line. It is not real line, it is an imaginary line that we do for our convenience. Okay, in reality there is no latitude on the earth. For our convenience, we have used these lines for our convenience to understand the geography. So for example, if it is our earth, the mother earth, which is in the shape of geoid. So this is the equator. Where is the extent of, like at which place India was located? See, this is the place where more than you have to see. So this is the place where India was located on our mother earth. So this is the equator line and it is a prime meridian line. It is a prime meridian line. So it is a 0 degrees. We call it as a longitude and we call it as a 0 degree latitude. What is the name of the latitude that is passing through India? Can you say? This is the line. Here we can find here. This is the line. So latitude is 23.5 degrees north. Why we are saying it is a north? Because India is located in northern hemisphere. Let me say here. This is the north pole and bottom one is a south pole. So upper side you can call it as a northern hemisphere. Below the equator we can call it as a southern hemisphere. The part which is eastern part of prime meridian is known as eastern hemisphere. The part which is west of the prime meridian is known as western hemisphere. So finally, India was located where? India was located in where? Northern hemisphere as well as eastern hemisphere. So that's why whenever we write longitudes, you have to must and should you have to use N symbol, because India was located in northern hemisphere and only northern latitudes are passing through India. And coming to here, whenever we write about longitudes, we have to mention only eastern longitudes, because completely India was located in eastern part. That's the thing. So whenever you mention about longitudes, means longitude means it is an imaginary vertical line that was passing through all the countries of the world. Okay. So whenever you mention about longitude, you have to mention east. Okay. So what is the longitude that is passing through India? That is, longitude is 82 and half. Wait. Or else let me write. So the most important longitude that is passing through India is 82.5 degrees east longitude. The most important latitude that is passing through India is 23.5 degrees north. Okay, so these are the very important latitudes and longitudes that are passing through India. Right. So coming to here. So what is the importance of latitude? We need to discuss here. Okay. So India was located in between. India was located in between 8 degrees of 4 minutes north and 37 degrees 6 minutes north latitudes. Means India is at tropics, near to the tropics. Okay. So we know that one general universal phenomena. Whenever we move from lower latitudes to higher latitudes, the climate will be, the temperatures will be reduces. Okay, general phenomena, universal phenomena. Whenever we or else you move from equator to higher latitudes, what will happen? Temperature will be gradually decreases. Okay, so the same phenomena will be applied here. So since India was located near to Tropic of Cancer, India witnesses on an average temperature like 27 degrees centigrade. India witnesses temperature like 27 degrees Celsius. So of course, sometimes during the summer times, temperature may go beyond 50 degrees. We have recently witnessed that there is a place called Rentachintala in Guntur district. There temperature crossed 50 degrees centigrade during the summer season. Okay, so that's the thing. Of course, we have different types of climate, weather phenomena in India, but it was influenced by all these factors. So coming to here only latitude, what is the thing here? So India was located near to the Tropic of Cancer, means which is somewhat away from equator. So it is influencing 27 degree on an average 27 degree Celsius temperature. Okay, that's the thing. And one more thing you have to know here. See, my dear friends, here there is a place called Agra in UP. There is a place called Agra in Uttar Pradesh, and there is a place called Darjeeling. In West Bengal. So Agra in UP and Darjeeling in West Bengal, they were almostly located on the same latitude, even though the temperature in Darjeeling is different from temperature in Agra. Here, what might be the reason behind that? Why? Even though two places were located on the same latitude, their normal temperatures are different. Why? What might be the reason behind that? Here, the reason is that Darjeeling was a hilly station, whereas Agra is near to the sea level. So, one thing you have to keep in your mind that whenever there is increase of altitude, temperature gradually decreases. Okay, so the same phenomena happened here. So Darjeeling is a place which was located at some high altitude when compared with Agra. So that's why here temperature variations are different. Okay, so that's the one of the thing you have to keep in your mind. And one more aspect here. One more factor that is influencing climate is that altitude. So altitude means, in simple form we can say that altitude is nothing but it is a height from the mean sea level. Altitude is nothing but height from the mean sea level, right? So one universal phenomena that is that whenever altitude increases, temperature drops will be there. Okay, so whenever there is increase of altitude, temperature will be dropped. Okay, so this phenomena will be happen up to troposphere. Beyond troposphere, if the altitude increases, temperature increases. So for that also there is a reason, because there is a blanket called ozone. There is a blanket called ozone which was present in stratosphere. So due to the presence of ozone which is acting as a blanket, it is reducing the effect of sun on the earth. So that's why here up to the stratosphere and up to near to the troposphere, whenever we move from high altitude areas, temperature is decreasing. Behind ozone layer, if you go away, temperature increases gradually. Okay, so that's the thing you have to keep in your mind. So coming to your altitude in India, see here, there is a place called Ooty in Tamil Nadu. So if we observe the temperature in Tamil Nadu, if we observe the temperature in Ooty, what might be the temperature? Temperature will be almost 4 degrees centigrade. Sometimes they may go to negative temperatures. If you observe the temperature in Chennai, in the same Tamil Nadu, there temperatures you can witness like 30 degrees, almost 30 degrees centigrade. So Ooty as well as Chennai, they are very near places, and also they belongs to Tamil Nadu state. Their temperatures are varying. So finally, I want to say that Ooty was a hill station which was located very far away from the mean sea level. So their temperatures were dropping. Why? Because whenever we move away from the surface of the earth up to the stratosphere, temperature drops. So the same phenomena was happened here. And here Chennai was very near to sea and also very near to, and we know that Chennai is a port city, right? So here Chennai was very near to the surface of the earth. There we are experiencing temperature like 30 degrees centigrade. Okay, so that's the thing. What we have to understand here, whenever we move from lower place to higher altitudes, here temperatures are dropping. So that's a thing you have to keep in your mind. So finally I have explained that how altitude is influencing the climate of India. And one more phenomena is that distance from the sea. One more factor that is influencing the climate, that is the distance from the sea. See, my dear friends, here if we move from coastal areas to interior areas, the temperatures are varying. Climatic phenomena also varying, right? So let me explain here. Let me give one example here related to distance from the sea. See here. For example, if it is our India, let me explain about the temperatures in Chennai. Okay, so it is our Chennai, or else we can take near port city, that is Machilipatnam, which is a part of Andhra Pradesh. So it is Machilipatnam, which is a part of Andhra Pradesh. If you observe the temperature in Machilipatnam, means during at 12 p.m. See here, if you observe temperature in Machilipatnam, so at afternoon time you may experience like it is like a 32 degrees centigrade. If you observe the temperature during the night time in the same Machilipatnam city, temperature might be 27 degrees. Clear? 27 degrees. So we know that Machilipatnam is a port city which is very near to Bay of Bengal, which is a water body. And coming to here, observe the temperatures in Delhi, which is our capital of India. So just observe the temperature in Delhi during daytime, or also observe the temperature at 12 o'clock afternoon time. So temperature will be, on an average, we can say it as a 40 degrees centigrade. Okay, on an average, the temperature will be 40 degrees Celsius. And if you observe the temperature in the same Delhi during the night time, or else at the morning time 3 or 4 a.m., temperature may drops to 4 degree centigrade. Okay, so here for Machilipatnam it is a 32 degrees and 27 degrees, and coming to here Delhi 40 degrees and 4 degrees Celsius. So what is the range of these temperatures? Here range means, how we get range? When you subtract the highest value from the lowest value. So here the range of these temperatures is, it is a 5 degree centigrade. Coming to Delhi, the range of Delhi temperature is, what is that? It is almost a 36 degrees centigrade. So one thing you have to understand here. Let me ask one question. Why Machilipatnam is experiencing the range of 5 degrees centigrade, whereas capital of India, which is Delhi, experiencing range of 36 degrees centigrade? What is the reason behind that? The reason behind that is, Machilipatnam is very near to coastal area or else water body, whereas Delhi is very far away to ocean bodies like Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal and Indian Ocean. So concluding, why this is happening? There are phenomena, two types of phenomena. One is the marine climate, one is the marine phenomena, and the second one is the continentality phenomena. In continentality phenomena, what will happen? Temperature variations will be high. During afternoon time, temperature will be 50 degrees. During night time, temperature may go behind, may reach to minus 50 degrees. So that is the phenomena. So India has both continentality phenomena as well as marine type of climate phenomena. So that's the thing you have to know here. So finally, distance from the sea also influencing the climate of India. Okay. So some more factors are there. I can explain even then. So let us go to some more concept, like which are related to air pressure. So under air pressure, we need to discuss about ITCZ. So intertropical convergence zone. We call it as intertropical convergence zone. See, let me explain here. For example, it is our sun. It is our earth. Earth has equator, tropic of Cancer and a tropic of Capricorn, right? So what will happen here? Sun rays projects vertically on earth. Sun rays projects vertically on earth where? At the equator. In general, sun rays projects vertically on equator. If you move further, what will happen? Sun rays projection will be slanted like this. Okay, if you move from equator to like higher latitudes, what will happen? Sun rays projection will be slanted like this. Why? What is the main reason behind it? The location of the sun as well as the location of earth in the solar system. So due to that reasons, sunlight which was projected on equator is vertical, and the sunlight which was projected on northern pole and southern pole were very slant and inclined one. So due to that phenomena, what is happening here is that during in the month of July or June, what is happening? It is equator, it is tropic of Cancer. What is happening here? Low pressure is formed. So during the July or June, what is happening? Due to the projection of sunlight on the earth near to tropic of Cancer, low pressures were formed here like this. Low pressures were formed here. So those low pressures were known as intertropical convergence zone, nothing but. So it's simple definition. ITCZ, intertropical convergence zone, means low pressure was formed. So during the June or July, sunlight projection will be near to the Tropic of Cancer. So that's why ITZ were formed here at this location. Even during July or June month, India also experiences low pressure values. Okay, because India was located here, right? We know that. India was located at this place. This is the place where India was located. So even in July or June month, India witnesses the ITZ phenomena. Okay, so finally I can say that ITCZ also influences the climate of India. So that's the explanation. And one more phenomena or else one more factor we can consider, it is western disturbances. One more phenomena we can say that it is a western disturbances. What is these western disturbances? So recently it was in the news. Not only recently, frequently western disturbances were in the news. Why they were in the news? Because in general, during the winter times, India won't experience rainfall in Punjab. Okay, so during the winter seasons, for example, if it is India, during winter season, India won't experience rainfall. Where? In Punjab, Haryana, New Delhi states. But recent times, what is happening? Even in these states also, we are experiencing rainfall. Why? Because it is the western disturbances. Where these western disturbances were origin, a place called Mediterranean. Okay. So whenever if cyclones were formed in Mediterranean regions, so if any cyclone or any cold temperatures formed in Mediterranean region, they are influencing weather patterns in India. That's the reason you have to know that. So finally, I want to say that even western disturbances which were origin in Mediterranean region, they also influencing the weather and climate phenomena of India. For example, we can say that even in winter season, Delhi, Haryana, UP also experiencing winter rainfall, and sometimes there is a high intensity of snowfall in Himalayan states like Himachal Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir areas. Okay, so that's the thing. So finally, these are the factors. Like we can say that here the main question is that what is the question I have given to you? What are the factors? What are the factors that were reason behind influence of climate of India? So finally, here these are the factors like on the basis of location and on the basis of air pressure. On the location, latitude, relief, altitude, distance from the sea as well as Himalayas as well. Okay, and coming to here air pressure, western disturbances, ITCZ. Okay, so that's the thing, and also jet streams, and here coming to Himalayas. So these are the factors that are influencing climate of India. So I have discussed each and every concept with the help of examples. That's the thing. Okay, so this is about how these parameters are influencing climate of India. So thank you so much. This is Eswar Kumar, Faculty of Geography and Current Affairs. Sir, I can deal geography like Indian geography, world geography, environment and ecology as well as disaster management for Union Public Service Commission examinations. And also I can deal for APPSC, TGPSC, both English, Telugu mediums. I can deal bilingual, means English plus Telugu, or else only English or else only Telugu. Okay, that's the thing about me. This is Eswar Kumar. Thank you so much.